To you all, you've got 5 textbook issues that lead to poor efficiency. The first is the attic hatch. Insulation should be continuous and contiguous. How do we do it? We use rigid foam board insulation. We want to hit R49, so 4 2-inch panels gets us to R52, which is more than enough. First, we create a clean surface. Next, we measure to cut the foam board to the right size, leaving just a little bit of space so it fits easily back in the hole. The foam then gets carefully cut. Adhesive is applied to your existing panel. The foam board is then officially married to the panel so it doesn't move. To make sure, we add a layer of tape for extra protection against the elements. The last step is to add the weather stripping to make a seal and make this typically leaky place much more airtight. When it's placed back in the opening, you have a much stronger part of the insulation team. Ducts in an attic should be put on center stage when it comes to where to invest money in the space. The discolored area of insulation indicates air leakage. What should you do about it? The first thing we do is seal any duct seams using a special sealant to make them airtight. Because it goes on like paint, it fills those gaps and cracks nicely before drying and hardening. Next, we wrap the ducts in insulation using this flexible material. It takes the right skill to apply the material correctly, maintain balance, and get to all the tough places. Once everything's all buttoned up, we bury the ducts in more insulation. When improving an attic space, we should always maximize the performance of any household system while still easy to do so. One example is exhaust fans. Ducts should have as little friction as possible. Here you can see how the joist prevents a straight shot out, so we curve the run for maximum airflow. Another opportunity around most attics is air sealing electrical holes. There's no better way to illustrate how this works against you than to use this photo I took at a house with storm damage from a tree falling on it. The key here is to realize that our conditioned air also lives inside our walls and will easily escape if we allow it. It's as simple as sealing up the holes with foam. Lastly, your attic is considered to be 3 inches of loose fiberglass in poor condition. Your current R value is 3 to 5. Your attic is no different than the typical Maryland attic. Before anything, we block and seal any large openings. We uniformly add insulation to the attic floor after the other important tasks are done, such as sealing around penetrations like plumbing and adding baffles to eaves so that an air intake channel is present and attic ventilation is maintained. In your case, you don't really have an overhang or soffit area like most houses do, but we still like to put the baffles in because you may want to add a product like Smart Vent down the road that gets inserted midway up the roof, and that pathway will be maintained for you. Cellulose has an R value of 3.6 per inch, and in Maryland we want to be around 14 inches or R49. This is how a well-insulated attic should look. Thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for your 3 reports that I will be sending to you through email. It's going to be your energy audit report, your prioritized list of measures, and a work scope. Thanks again.